Hello everyone, welcome to Robocraft, and yes, this is the game I'm gonna be replacing the automation series with. As you can see, I have played a little bit already. I'm level 6 now, and I've built this robot which is just gonna dismantle and build up new. So what is this game? Well, first of all, I do think that this has a few things at least in common with automation, in that you do build up your vehicle from scratch up. So as you can see, we're in this garage, we're in this empty room. We can access our inventory with all the different parts we can use to build our robot. We have like blocks to make up, you know, all the basic structure. We have movement parts. We have hardware, so that's like weapons and shields and stuff. We have, well, or rather, we don't have special stuff, and we have cosmetic things that don't really serve any purpose, but they look cool. So we're gonna be building a robot for now, and I think what we're gonna start with is we're gonna start with the wheels, or actually no, let's build up a basic structure. So there's different types of movement in this game. You can just use wheels, like on a sort of car. You can use those like chains, like on a tank. You can use those. Wait, I'm just gonna show you these sort of legs, so that your robot is, you know, taller, but it can like walk and it can jump. Yeah, tank tracks. You can use thrusters. You can use rotor blades, you know, to fly like a helicopter. There's also wings to allow you to fly like an aeroplane. So basically what I'm about to build here is just a regular old regular robot with wheels. And there's different types of wheels. There's steering wheels and there's regular wheels. The steering wheels allow you to steer, the other ones are just there for power and for movement. So I think we just make this 3. Let's make it 5 wide, shall we? 5 blocks wide. Okay, right. Now we're gonna be adding some steering wheels. Like this. One right here. One right here. You can even see that each of these wheels gives us 9 PHP, which is obviously not a lot, especially if you consider what we were at times building in automation. But you know, these robots are going to be relatively light. Actually, let's make it 1 longer. Let's make it 1 cube longer, so that we can have 3 rows of wheels. 3 sets of wheels on each side. So, right. 9 BHP, there's obviously better wheels later, but we're still pretty early on in the game, so that's what we're going to be working with for right now. We can take some edges now and build it like this. But the cool thing is that the cube is also, you can see that it has 2100 health and the mass is 15 kilograms. I don't know what robot CPU load actually really does, but the edge is basically half of a cube, and therefore it only weighs half as much, but it doesn't offer half as much health. It offers more than that, so it's actually pretty good in that sense. And the corner is even less mass, basically only 2.5 kilograms, but also you can't really build a robot just from cornerstones. That's not really gonna work. And I think that's cool. And also what I think is cool about this game is that it also factors in stuff like weight distribution. And that, you know, on some maps where you're going to be battling, did I mention that this game is about fighting battles in an arena. At this point I think I probably didn't, but in some arenas there are like jumps and whatnot, and if your robot has a significant weight bias on either of the two ends, then that's gonna affect your landing and all stuff like that. So I think it's pretty cool in that regard as well. And what we're gonna basically do here is make a simple robot there. We can like put a couple of top laser wasps on here. 3 of them here. We can put 3 of them back here so that, you know, we can defend ourselves against enemies that are shooting from behind. I know that the other ones could do that as well. Like they have a 360-degree action radius. They can just turn around. But if the enemy is like down here where I'm pointing at right now, then or like here, then these ones can shoot at it and those ones can't, because you can't shoot through your own robot. And yeah, we're really building something really simplistic for it right now, just to show the basic stuff about this game. Obviously there's also bigger guns. These ones are the ones that you get right off the bat. I think you get 4 of them at the very start. You can purchase more of them later. And this one, oh yeah, that's actually too big. Yeah, let's go back to the plasma pulser. That's a grenade launcher right there. So that could be really good. And yeah, you do need to switch between your weapons in the match. You can't fire all of them at the same time. And let's see, can we put one of these here? No, they're too big. They can't. They're not going to be able to replace, or they don't go over the top of the wheels. Okay, right. It's okay though. This will suffice for just the purpose of this very first introduction to the game, if you will. Are we gonna do this? Yeah, let's do this. And then put some cornerstones in there. No, not here. That's what I wanted. Then some cornerstones, which are good for this right here. Just to round out the edges. Who would have thought, right, with the name Cornerstone, it would do that. Great. This is our little robot that we're going to be using for right now. This game, when you're in the garage or in the main menu, you can operate it much more effectively with hotkeys. For example, if I'm here in the garage and I want to go back to the main menu, I press R on my keyboard. Then I'm back here. When I'm here and I want to edit this robot, I just press E. And when I'm here and I want to test this robot, I press T. Now there's no enemies here in the test zone, but there's like those targets, you know, that you can shoot at. And there's ramps, and that's what I was talking about earlier. And obviously keep in mind that I also intentionally made this robot pretty small, because small means light, and remember that each of our wheels only gives us 9 horsepower, so in total we're working with 54 horsepower. And you know, 54 horsepower isn't gonna get you very far if your robot weighs like 8 tons or something like that. So there's that. Then I can switch to this grenade launcher, or I can do that at any point. And you can see that in the very bottom, when I shoot this, wait, let's do it now. There's this white circle around the second weapon. You see that kind of goes around. That's your cooldown before you can shoot it again. On the first weapons, that moves very damn quickly because we have so many of these and they have a very short reload time. But on this one, where we only have one and it has a longer reload time, you can clearly see it. Okay, so that's the testing ground. We can go back to editing the robot, or well, back to the garage anyway. And what we're gonna do now is go to the main menu and play a match against bots, a deathmatch. I'm playing against bots here not only to demonstrate what this game is about, but also because it's easier, so we can level up more quickly or more easily. So basically on the very top you see team kills for blue team, which is our team, and red team, which is the enemy team, and 0 out of 30, so whichever team gets to 30 kills first wins. That's the deathmatch. So there's an enemy right there. Awesome. We got a kill right there. Well, it's not my kill, but it's our team's kill, and that's what counts in the end. Why did I not shoot there? I didn't see the projectile flying, or the grenade flying through the air. Also, I'm noticing right now that the game is actually really loud at this point, but I can't... wait. Can I not adjust that on the fly? I'm gonna be doing that after this match. I'm sorry for now, but I'm gonna be taking care of it after this match. You can also scope, well, first of all, how do you control your robot here? When you're playing with keyboard, you control your robot with W, A, S, and D, and you shoot with your left click, and you can, and on some weapons you can zoom in with right click. Spacebar doesn't have a function on robots with wheels, but on robots with legs you can jump, and on robots with like helicopter rotors you can make them spin faster, so you can go faster basically with the spacebar. We got that kill here. Like, you should always try and stick to your teammates, which is, you know, team playing advice 101 for pretty much any team play based game. But that is something that I did wrong at the very beginning of this, well, of playing this game. I was always like, yeah, they're just bots, what are they gonna do to me? Actually, they're gonna kick your ass, because they have much better stuff than you have at the beginning, so don't go one-on-one against the bots. Unless they're really low health. Oh, by the way, in the bottom left you see my robot health, and then there's this counter which is currently at 5, 4, and it's kind of making this little beep noise. And once that counter reaches 0, you will start to get healed back up again. I'm actually gonna die. Yeah. When you die, you respawn at your base. Then you're invincible for a couple of seconds until that shield disappears. But yeah, what I was gonna say about that counter, once it hits 0, you will get repaired for free over the next couple of seconds, and obviously that gets interrupted if you get hit during that time. So now I'm at 85%. I'm gonna drive to a safe zone here. Now the counter is gonna go down to 0. And now my health is going back up. We actually stole that kill from that other dude. It's 16 to 15 right now, so we're pretty much halfway through this match. We got that kill, he got the other one. It's fine, it's nice. What hit me there? I have no idea. It's this guy. He was firing at me just a second ago. We actually landed the grenade for once. And we killed one-on-one. But now I'm probably gonna die because I'm getting shot at from behind, and then, yeah, I lost all of my left wheels. So I'm gonna just spin. Spin round and round until I die, basically. And I'm gonna return some damage if I can. I mean, I did return some damage, but by far not enough. This is a very simple robot to build, by the way. And I'm gonna be showing you, after this, what else there is to do in the garage. We just did a sweet little 360 spin. Oh, you can actually move through your allied bots, or at least when they're using legs. Just shoot at their weapons so that they can't do damage to you anymore. Awesome. And that counter, by the way, only goes down while you're not taking damage. If I didn't mention that before, I think I did, but just in case. So it's 29 to 23, so we're probably gonna win this match. Yep, there it goes. We actually had the most kills on the team in that game, so good job us. That's not always the case. That's not always gonna be the case. Just saying. We got a silver crate. You get a crate of some variety at the end of each map. That depends on how you did. You get a bronze crate if your team won, but you're among the bottom 2, I think, out of 5. And you get a silver crate if you're first, second, or third in your team and you win. And you get a rusted crate if your team loses. So Rail Piercer, that's a pretty good weapon. And we got another tank track as well. Those are premium items, which, you know, I don't have premium, so I'm not gonna get those parts here. And let's get back in here. We can go back to our inventory. And we picked up some new stuff. That's the third tank track Warhawk that we got. We also have a tank track Bison. And you can see the recycler here. What the recycler is it gives you these recycle points, robo points. I don't know what the green points are called, I can't remember. But you can recycle stuff you don't need. And with those points that you earn there, you can see that currently we have 352 of them. You can go to the forge and then craft parts. Now, obviously, we can't really afford anything right here, right now. But the Thruster Panther could be pretty cool. We could also, like, make another robot real quick. Let's try and make another robot, shall we? So let's make another robot. That's just clicking on the second bay here. Click E to edit. And you know what? Let's make it one with legs. Like that. Yeah. Okay. Now. Wait, what? He's too close to the other one? Is he? Why is this one red and the other one isn't? I don't know why one is red and the other one isn't. Probably because it's not connected to. Yeah, let's put some cubes in between the two and connect them that way. Right. Okay. There we go. Now. You can see in the top right our stats. We have health 55,100 and a little bit, total shield 133,000. That's that are these sort of white hexagon kind of type patterns on the legs. That's our shields that you always get on a robot of this kind, just in order to balance it out. Because remember that these robots are in fact quite a bit larger than the other robots. And they are therefore a lot easier to hit. No, that was not where that cube was meant to go. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give this thing some shields. Wait. Yep, like that. Don't I have... Yeah, for the right side as well. Okay, good. Now, we're gonna get back and build a little bit of stuff with cubes. We can't build here. Let's delete this then, delete that. Let's give this guy some arms, shall we? And on those arms we put some front laser wasps. Awesome. Then I think we also want rail piercers. One right there. And one right there if we can. Oh yeah, we can. Awesome. Although I think that... Yeah, that's not gonna work, is it? No. I think in that case we should indeed build that up some more. Maybe we even build a second one of those somewhere. Or put this here. And then make space for something else. Or we could like... There's so many options, goddamn, that's what I love about this game. You can do so much with Well, the only limit you have is really is your imagination. Wait, what about? Yeah, let's choose this again. What if we do this, this, and then we add... Wait, which way does this thing boost me now? This doesn't seem faster than with just the legs alone. But how do I operate the booster? Let's test this right now. Yeah, it doesn't seem slower now. Remember though that we only have these two front laser wasps that are like pretty much basic weapons, and they're not really going to do very much damage for right now. So those are our primary DPS weapons, and they're not very strong. Let's see though. What if we just remove these two? How much do we get for each of these? That's 80, so 80 times 2 is 160. Can I then afford to go with the front laser Hornet? No, not quite. Because the Hornet is quite a bit better. These do 3,798 per hit. The Hornet will do 5,032, so it's, you know, not much better, but it is better. Yeah, I think I want one more of these. So what we're gonna do is trade in 2 of these. Oh no, we can't, because you got two of those with your starter robot, and you can't recycle the parts that you got right at the start. I understand. I could recycle, or I could at least get rid of one of these, because if I'm gonna build a tank with tracks, well, if I'm gonna build a robot with tank tracks, I'm gonna use 2. So I could recycle one of these. What? One of them? What? We had one of them with the starter robot, really? I could recycle 2 of those. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Recycle those. Now we have 688. Where is it? There it is, 560. How much is one of these? 1,800. Okay, so that's way too much. What is this? How we have one of those, don't we? What is this? A beam cannon that heals allies. Don't really need that. Yeah, this is pretty much the only option we have right here. Forge. Good. Now we go back to the inventory. Go with those. Put one of these here. One of these here. Good. And now we do another match, I think, and then that should be us.
This is Team Deathmatch. Kill the enemy team to win. The first team to reach the target total wins.
Now with these rail piercers, if we land a shot, then it should do like a massive amount of damage. They have a really long reload time though. And they didn't do as much damage as I thought they would. And I'm almost dead again. Yeah, so apparently the fact that this robot is very easy to hit and not very tanky because we don't have strong cubes yet. Also, I didn't take care of the audio like I said I would. Okay, we got this kill. And the fact that we are easy to hit and not very tanky is not a very good combination of things to have happen, really. Missed. That also missed, didn't it? That should have landed. Why did I die so quickly? I mean, well, I just pretty much gave the explanation to myself just a few moments ago, didn't I? By saying that we are easy to hit and not very tanky. Okay. It's 7-15. One of our bots already died 7 times. You should die. Thank you. We did hit him there, didn't we? We are not really catching up though. 12 and 22. What are you trying to achieve by just walking at me with no weapons? You didn't have like a blade or anything either. Okay, so we healed back up, which is nice. What? Still got killed by that guy? But he also died. Man, we are losing this badly. $15-30. Of course, 2 and 14 on that guy. He basically single-handedly gifted them the win. So now we're gonna be getting actually a bronze crate? That is what? A rail piercer, another one. And 50 cubes. Alrighty then. Let's collect those. And yeah, that is the first episode of Robocraft. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about the game. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like or a comment if you did. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.